Networking, it's a tricky business, and today I am going to share 3 mistakes that I see over and over again people making when they are trying to reach out to new contacts outside of their network. So a classic example, someone wanting to reach out, is that they send an email saying, I need this from you, like to prick your brain or get your feedback or hear more about XYZ. Let's schedule an hour and we'll have lunch at some random place in the city. If I were to receive an email like that when I'm in the middle of a busy day, I'm super stressed, I have deadlines, I have my boss breathing down my neck, and I get this email from a, probably very nice person, but my immediate reaction is, okay, so you want to get something from me, you want to take an hour out of my very busy day, and I also kind of need to make an effort to travel there. This not, me not being an asshole here, but that when you're in that mental space where you're really stressed and someone adds another layer of something, that just becomes too much effort. So my immediate reaction in situations like this is I'll answer this later and I'll put it in my, maybe pile. However, there's another way you could have framed this that would have increased your chances significantly for me to both reply immediately, but also to actually set up this meeting. And that would be if you start small. The thing with networking is that we have this big idea that we need to reach out to people and grow our networks and to see how they can benefit us. But networking is really about building genuine relationships with people that you think there could be a mutual benefit to in the future. And what I see a lot of also with my clients and also people reaching out to me is that we don't really do this in times where things are going well. And networking happens in times of desperation where it's I need to change jobs. I need to reach out to this person that I know my friend knows who works at this company, and I need to hear about how recruitment works and what positions they have and how they can help me move through the recruitment process. That is not good networking, guys. You need to start small. So if you were to rephrase that email, I would start with stating some type of mutual benefit. It's totally fine. I know if you're reaching out to me that you probably want something from me. There's no shame in that. But if you can also add some type of benefit for me where you have some type of insights, or you can share some experience you have, or I can learn a little bit more about the company you work in, or just something, it doesn't have to be huge. That makes it a little bit more interesting. So when I'm visualizing this conversation, I'm not just seeing it as a one-way street. Also, don't ask for too much of my time. This is not about me, right? I'm just talking about whoever it is that you're reaching out to. Don't take up too much of my time. In the email, you can suggest just 15 minutes or so. And then if I'm interested, I will probably block a longer, more time than that. But don't ask for too much. And don't ask for too much effort either. You can suggest to have this meeting where I work. So if you know where my office is, if it's a certain part of town, or if we're in a big if I work in a big company, just offer to come there. So to say mutual benefit, don't ask for too much time, and don't ask for too much effort. It's hard for me to say no to that. And also, I just want to say here, based on that, my first gut reaction, people love to help. If there's something that I can do for you, I would be happy to do it. But when you're piling on those things, it's just your brain just says, this is too much work. I'm going to do that another day. So be a little bit more strategic and smarter with your networking, and your chances of getting a yes to that meeting will increase significantly.